Oh, we're at Walsall Arboretum. 2.1 metres on the car park, which means you can bring your everyday kind of camper van. They all tend to be under 2 metres and haven't been caught out so far. Those height restrictions on parks like this are actually only there to keep the caravans out. But here we are. We're at Walsall Arboretum. It's the first time I've ever been, especially on my own travels. And I believe the last time I came was when I was tiny, and it was the Walsall Illuminations back in the day, which I remember the theme of that one particularly being don't play with matches, and you just never forget a message like that, do you? Apparently. So there we go, we're going to park up. It is a solo mission today without Mr. Pippin, but we do have a special guest with us, and it's actually the first time that we've had scheduled actual real day out together, because it's Evie. She's here. We're going for a walk. It is raining. It's not ideal, but I reckon we'll be all right. So that wasn't too bad. We are ready to go. Little Evie is all kitted out and warm. We do have an umbrella for once because we're responsible parents now. So off we go around Walsall Arboretum for a bit. Oh, here we go. It's rather nice. Not usually one for the umbrella, but it is good. I think Evie's enjoying the sounds. And first things first, we're hitting a lovely little footbridge. Be rude not to cross it. Does anyone else watch videos at night of just sound effects of rain on tents and campfires and things like that? Or is it just us? But this one would send me right to sleep, to be honest. So I don't know a fat lot about why Walsall Country Park exists. I'm so sorry. Or the Arboretum. I don't know why any of it's here. So I'm going to have a quick read through whilst you have a little look around, because it is rather pretty. It's bringing back memories from the old Illuminations days. And like I said, I was probably 7, probably younger. So it's been a good damn while. Remember it being quite a bloody walk though, quite a night, looking for clues. But yeah, this is nice. Arboretum, as far as I'm aware, just could be any collection of trees planted on purpose in a pattern. Is that right? We'll find out. All right, so more memories abound now. I remember distinctly that we'd go to this park over there in the height of summer, and it was a bit of a water park, you know, those ones that are posh and have water fountains and things for the kids to just stay cool in. And I remember the area around it being full of picnic makers or picnic partakers, and it's the picnic I remember most, because for some reason in my head I remember the picnic blanket being dark brown and tan, and me kind of thinking it was food, like caramel chocolate kind of thing, but then also quite aware I couldn't quite eat it. Now these are the childhood thoughts that I'm sure we all have. They're very confusing, but the ones you remember the most. I don't know why a picnic in Walsall would be such a major memory for me, but it is. Crazy. So yeah, the whole water bit is still there. I don't have many memories of the fence though. And you know, I was literally 5, so I don't expect to remember it all. But mad. I can't believe this is still here. And there's a zip wire. I don't think that was here last time. But what we are going to do, because it's so quiet, is go and sit on the swings for a minute. If you listen to fools, the park rules. Let's have a look. So no dogs, no barbecues, no alcohol, no bikes, no litter. Keep it safe, please. And watch what you're taking photos of when you've got children around, mate. Thank you, thank you. So we're not going to go on the zip line today because that's dangerous. We will go on the swings. We can't go on this little tippy upside down seesaw, but that's pretty cool, isn't it? Is it weird to review play areas? No, not when you've got a baby strapped to your front. Absolute green flag there, mate. So there you go, they didn't exist back in the day, did they? Little spider climbing rope thing. I was too fat to enjoy these as a child, but I'd give it a go now. Looks like there's a bit of a BMX track over there, which is cool. And toilets, which are actually open, those ones, wow. Wow, yeah, so I only really remember the water bit. That, over there. But it's very nice. We'll definitely be coming back here, Evie. Foul shall shout, especially when you're old enough to do things. I'm going to say, let's sit on a swing and enjoy the sound of the rain for a minute. Because why the hell not? I'm going to get a wet batty, but I don't mind. I do not mind. Right. Lovely. Ooh. So it turned into a bit of a feeding time scenario for Evie there, which was absolutely fine. We've necked 150 mil of Kendamil and had a little swing on the little ropey basket swing, which was bang on really. So now we enter the Lido. Is there an actual Lido, as in, is there a swimming pool here? Or was there? This looks very London, to be honest. It looks very Hyde Park. But, well, they'd be old changing rooms. Well, we're back into the Arboretum. That was Treasure Island play area. I don't know if that was the name of it before. But it's all very nice. It looks like this was once a bowling green. And to be honest, I thought bowling greens were completely flat. And this has quite a, what do you call it, a peak in it. So has it just been abandoned for a bit? I don't know. Has it sunk? Or was this the old swimming pool? Question, does Lido mean there's a swimming pool? Because I'm literally basing that off the fact that Droitwich Lido does. But that's all really, so I've always assumed Lido meant water park. Or is that little fountain system in Treasure Island enough to classify this place as a Lido? I don't know. It is nice though. And the sun's making a little appearance, but it's trying. We're really starting to feel like we're entering autumn now. I think we're a little bit premature with the leaf fall, because we've had some crazy rain here and a lot of wind, which has sped things along a bit. Looks like this hedge hasn't been trimmed enough to allow us to pass. That's some bullshit. So they are officially bowling greens. Plural. We've got the lower bowling green and the upper bowling green. Fancy. Unfortunately, we couldn't get past the tennis courts because they're locked. I was going to use it to get through and pop out the other side, but never mind. This looks like an old garden wall, doesn't it? What do you think that was for? It's got old heating running through it, has it? Is this an old heating pipe? Or a bit of structure? Structural, who knows? But very nice, very nice. Oh, the sun's proper having a go now. This is good. We're feeling that. Are you feeling that? Oh no, raining. Umbrella. So we've copped this briefly when we crossed the footbridge at the entrance, but there's a lovely little stream, or is it a brook? I don't know. Cutting through here, under this culvert, you'd say, that we are currently standing on. Very nice, very Perry Common Park. Or is it just very park in general? They all seem to have them. Yeah. So actually very, very similar to Droitwich Lido, because that's got a big bloody hill just after the tennis courts with a cycle path going through it. Oh right, you have to pay to play. How much does it cost to play tennis these days? I thought it was free. Brookvale's got it. I think that's free. Please call the team for assistance. To play tennis here, scan in. Maybe they don't have to pay. Maybe it's just so they can keep tabs on who's been in here and they give you a code to let you in. Yeah, that makes sense. A little bit like band lockups. They went in that direction too. Fair play. It's a really nice park, and I think you've kind of got three paths running parallel to each other all the way down. There's one over there on the other side. There's this one. There's the one that does get blocked by the tennis court at some point. But it's like you can just do the walk up and down and change it up a bit. Little Army Regiment Memorial Garden here, that's nice. Another nice footbridge over there, which was nice. We've got a kind of iron framed one here, which is nice. Very good. And it looks like we may have some lakeage going on because I'm seeing a gang of geese over there. So yes, we have a lake over there, fairly big one as well. A visitor centre here. That's where you can head from here, which is exciting. Brownhill's actually voted one of the shittest places in the country, which was surprising. Well, highest crime rate per capita, kind of up there with Evesham. Sad. Nice little bug hotel. Nice. Some visitor centre-y coffee place. Lodge. Decking drink house. I like it. Seems to be a thing that park food is never cheap. So what are we saying? Yeah, since when was a coffee $3.70? I understand Costa and all that will do because you're paying for the logo as usual. But a pint being $3.70 is kind of unheard of 5 years ago. Sausage rolls. Yeah, it ain't bad. Add baked beans for $1.10. Won't catch me paying £8 for a salad at any point. But only the kids get burgers, that's sad. Yeah. Where'd the adult burgers? So there's a similar sculpture in London by Kensington Park of the emaciated horses and elephants and everything of the war. Now this is just a general be merciful to God's creatures kind of setup. But yeah, isn't that good? Right. Now this is the kind of park quality that was going on at Brookvale 100 years ago, and it's only kind of, it's on its way up again, but this was to be expected back in like 1905, which has always blown my mind. We got swannies, all the geese are just over there waiting for bread and that from the calf, so that ain't no coinky dink. How nice. I have got the kayak in the van, but I've also got a baby, so not today. So we've got ourselves a suicide hotspot here at the park. Nice way to go though. Yeah, more boardwalks. Let's have a go. And they ain't too slippy. Give it a week. More of this messy, slippy leaf season. Oh, okay, it is slippy, Jesus Christ. Being careful, being careful. Nice. Oh, it's a good one. It's definitely one for the kayak, isn't it? You can jump that wall nice and easy. That's a good little launching point. Has anyone watching been in here before on a boat? Let me know, because I'm going to give it a go. Always worth a try. Shit themselves. So yeah, literally a case of the entire park has this brook running through it. Whoop. And you can just stick to it and you'll just pass everything you need to see. And we'll get to the end, do a big, it depends, I mean, what path do you want to take? We'll go left and take that one back, I reckon. But yeah, 10 out of 10 park actually. I've never been here in the sun, but it's doing it for me in the rain. So that is top marks, look at that. I'm very impressed. Bit of a pig to get to from my neck of the woods, really. Walsall's always not the best for traffic. Now, this is one of the more impressive bandstands I've ever seen. With a seating area, amphitheatre-ish kind of setup, and a cage around it. With the lovely backing of the lake. Bloody hell. Impressi, impressi. So we have a bit of history. It's one of the older parks. It's 1874 when this first one opened, and it was 170 acres, making it one of the biggest ones in the borough. And it's basically built with two filled limestone quarries here and here, and then the rest is not technically an arboretum, because that should be a collection of specimen trees, which this isn't really. This is a random selection of trees, so not actually an arboretum in the classical sense, but everyone was calling things arboretums at the time, including in Derby, Nottingham and Lincoln, so they thought, let's go for it, call it an arboretum. 2010 they landed a big £7.6 million to get all this fixed up, and it looks like they did a great job. So yeah, lots and lots of this. It's actually quite new, all restored. Here's the old park entrance, which I think is just restored, but it looks very good. Who's this? Who is this? Jerome K. Jerome, author of 3 Men in a Boat. Never read that. I'll have to give that a go. Born in Walsall. Gentleman of the Borough. I've never read 3 Men in a Boat. Do you reckon it's a bit... Boatback Mountain. What a lovely little boathouse. Now this looks like it's been used for pedal boats in the recent times. Cash only, of course, no dogs, okay. But yeah, an actual launching point that's covered. You don't see that anymore, do you? So we're going to take the far left path, heading back down towards the main car park end. I don't think there's any actual parking this end of the park. It's all straight onto the ring road. So it's all down here, which is probably a 20 to 25 minute walk, or a 10 minute, if that, cycle. Here's the second pool, old limestone quarry. Lovely. Not too au fait with where all the limestone went at the time. Was it to build this tab? Oh, is this just shipping me out? What's going on here? What is going on? It's making me turn left. Well, that path has just fired me out of an exit, which wasn't the plan. So we're going to go back in and try again. Well, this saves me a job. Here you go, some old photos of old Arboretum times. 1922, the tennis courts, 12 of them open. Nice. Here, the main walk in the late 1900s. Nice. Whoa. Okay, nice pram, dude. And the old paddling pool at the Arboretum, which probably, again, was enough to make this a Lido. What are we saying? Here we go, the children's Lido. £8 grand. 1953. Oh, the Walsall Show. Now, I don't know if that's an extension of the Walsall Illuminations, or if the Walsall Show is just something that doesn't happen anymore. The old stocks, they're still there, I've just seen those. Yeah, like a stock for 6 people at once. Yeah, man. So that's the Arboretum Lodge. That was built in 1874, straight up fresh when they came up with the entire gardens. Nice, there's the old illumination, so that's 1966. Right, so they were doing that a long time, but like I said, the illuminations stopped in 2012. I'm not entirely sure why. Oh, this is great. Let's have a look at the other side. The old rock garden from the 1920s. A 1928 aerial view. Nice. A little bit sun damaged, the plastics on this side, which is a shame. The old entrance. The Arboretum fountain. Oh, cloudy. Pickleball. Oh, I'm glad we came up here now. All good. There you go, in 1902 as the pavilion was built. I don't know, yeah, I think that is still there, we just haven't walked to it yet. I believe that's it. So we'll have a look in a minute. Very cool, very cool. The old King George V coronation, planting a tree in 1911. In 1890, people were complaining that the Arboretum was too small, so they extended it in 1892. Laid out with the Broad Walk and the Brook Walk. So yeah, it is a brook and it is a walk. We got that right. Nice. King George V, that's when they brought the floodlighting and festoons in. And music and that. Interesting, fascinating, and a lovely bit of history there. Thanks for sticking with that one. Oh well, this helps massively. It's actually the 150-year anniversary of the park. Opened in 1874 and it's now 2024. So we're just copying sight of the pavilion up there. So there's a slightly hidden version or view of the old pavilion there, but it's very nice. And that just leads on to the Broad Walk. So we must be on the other side from the Brook Walk. So my time at Walsall Arboretum and Country Park is coming to an end. And Evie thanks you for your presence also. She has been a wonderful co-pilot once again. You can actually see my van from here, so I'm not lost, which is just great. So I'm just going to follow the brook down. And that should land us back at the car park. But yeah, what a park, man. It's a good one. Go and visit it. It's definitely up there. I've enjoyed it way, way more than, I mean, honestly, Hyde Park and Kensington Park and all of those. They're okay, but they're just big. This has lots and lots going on, and I imagine it evolves quite a lot through the winter and into the spring and into the summer. And obviously we're in the autumn mess right now, but I reckon it's got its own tinge of beauty at any time of the year, so come down. Free parking as far as I could tell. I think the car park stays open till 6:15 in the evening. I will find out if they're charging for the car park, but I didn't look, to be honest. And last comments from me. This brook walk all the way back to the car park is brilliant. It literally just bends and curves and meanders all the way back, and it's just tidy. It's very nice, it's pleasant, it's quiet, litter free, dare I say. But yeah, it's just like almost uniformly just keeps bending. It's very good. Favourite brook walk so far in 31 years? It just might be. What's your favourite brook walk? So I will say the way I accidentally did this walk today is definitely the way I'd do it again next time, because it keeps it interesting and different, and you end up just doing this one big loop and never seeing the same thing twice, which is just awesome. So here's the first bridge that I crossed. The car park is just behind me up there. You'd come yeah, do a right down there when you get here from the car park and follow it around all that nice grounds and bits and bobs, and that'll bring you to the other side of Adventure Island play area. Make your way around that, do a right, pick a path. There's 3 or 4 to choose from, and follow it all the way to the end. Get to the lakes, walk around both, have a look around, head back on another path all the way, and then get back to the Adventure Island play area and stay on the right hand side of it and follow your nose down this brook walk. And that was actually a good 15-minute walk back, and it was just good, and it has brought me straight to the car park. So that's the way you want to do it, or just do it the opposite way around to that. But I think ending on the bendy walk will leave you with a nice feeling. Hey, so just for reference, this is the path. Go down there. Goodbye. Goodbye. No? Okay. Bye then.